You're watching Oilers Nation Everyday with Tyler Yaremchuk. Your one-stop shop for all things Oilers.
Picture this.
Okay.
It's a crisp fall day. You're walking into Rogers Place.
Whoa.
Get a nice cold beer. You sit down. Puck drops on the season. Connor McDavid finds Leon Draisaitl. He hammers one home. We're so close. We're so close to being back to that. Let's get into it with the league. Welcome into Oilers Nation Everyday, live from the Sports Closet studio. Check them out online at sportscloset.ca. 3 locations in the Edmonton area as well. St. Albert Mall, Sherwood Park Mall, Kingsway Mall. Rattle those off quickly.
Well, you'd hope so at this point.
Yeah, I've been doing that ad read for quite some time now. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Welcome into the show. We got a lot going on today in the next hour of Edmonton Oilers talk and Edmonton Oilers adjacent talk, right?
Yeah,
right.
Plenty to chat about today.
Yeah. I think we've done a good job digging up some topics. We're going to get to a what's trending. We got a fun little Sherwood Ford giant question, Central Division predictions as well. We got a player grade today, which is going to be our most controversial to date. You spelt that wrong, what you just put in the prep sheet.
It's been a while.
Is that even right?
I don't know.
Is it? Oh, it's not spelled like Abe Lincoln? I read a fascinating story about Abe
Lincoln.
Liam, are you going to spoil the history of Abe Lincoln there?
Yes. What? Okay.
Not going to like it.
Let's get on to that.
I don't know if you want to.
How did you
No, I'll let you. You want to read that live? It's from People Magazine. People can go.
That is a crazy headline.
Yeah.
Maybe don't read that.
Yeah, maybe not, eh? But it's a fascinating story. I just don't feel like I need to take the chat into that today.
How did you get that?
Came up on my Twitter.
As you do. For you pages, am I right? Wait a minute.
Okay, we have an Oilers topic that we're starting the show with. Or should we say hi to the chat? Let's say hi to the chat.
Hello, chat.
What's going on? Simon's
Justin
in.
Bolton. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, that's a guy's name in the chat.
Never seen him before. Welcome.
All right, yeah, welcome. Simon's in. Bold takes for this season. Skinner finishes in top 5 for Vezina voting. Love it. Yaremchuk stamp of approval. Boom. McDavid scores 70 goals. Yes. I like the enthusiasm. Pittsburgh gets back into the playoffs. Montreal's within 5 points of making the playoffs.
Oh, boy.
Those are bold. Those last few are bold.
You started off great.
But
he did say bold takes, to be fair. They don't need to be accurate.
They're bold, and Simon, they're beautiful. So we appreciate you commenting. Blake, wrong. McDavid scores 80. Austin, how is it today you find people of Oilers Nation? God, can't put the space in there, buddy. They're going to sue us. Tyler Mulick, I'm so excited to watch Jeff Skinner in an Oilers jersey and his post-game interviews. Great guy to cheer for. I hope they bring back Between Two Stalls, which was a fun internet thing you did with the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited, but golf.
Yeah, because you were saying your lead. Being like, hockey season's coming.
Oh, and then no more golf.
Golf.
How many more rounds do you think I can get in before hockey season?
I don't know. At least one this weekend.
Well, I'm getting 2 in this weekend. I'm playing Saturday. Aaron went to the range. He got his range session in.
Nice.
I'm locked, loaded, ready to go.
I will be ranging on hole 1.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I didn't range last time.
As long as you bring the ringer that you said can pipe the drives.
My buddy John Skirk, he's coming. He's like a 3.1 handicap.
Wow.
We need
can hit the piss out of the ball.
Let me see what my handicap is. I got it on my phone.
Oh, do you keep track of your rounds?
Well, I was doing a virtual golf league.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Chad is in. Lehman looks like he doesn't want to be here.
Oh, that seems
all right, maybe fix your posture.
Me or Chad? I can't fix my damn posture. This chair, my ass is gonna be on the floor.
Which ties into Christopher Palmer. Is ONE moving to the new studio upstairs?
Well, we were actually.
Ty, stop doing that face. I don't like it.
We were talking about something about a potential pet.
We were talking about a pet.
Yeah, we might.
I want it.
I know.
If we move,
maybe
we might get a fish.
We might get a show fish.
This has only been discussed between the three of us.
Yeah, we have no approval for funding.
I'll clean the tank. I'll clean the tank.
I'll fund it. I mean, goldfish like 49 cents. Isn't that crazy? You can just buy animals.
If you freeze them, can you unthaw them and they'll still swim around?
I don't know. Probably not. We don't want that.
Ted Williams is frozen.
I was going to say, works with humans.
Walt Disney.
Yeah, Walt Disney's frozen. Did you know that's why they released the movie Frozen?
I did.
So when people kept searching Walt Disney Frozen, conspiracies about him being frozen under the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland would stop popping up.
Really? Under that ride?
Oh. That's what they say. That's why the ride's
like
so
Taylor
spooky.
Swift and the Jets.
Yeah, Taylor Swift and the Jets. Thank you for that question, Christopher Palmer. Oilers adjacent is fun. Also, Kevin Shattenkirk. We're hearing some stuff about him. We're hearing the MH winner. Hi, Tyler and Liam. As a Blues fan,
ridiculous.
I really enjoyed these. Keep it up. Also, Liam, you look like Victor E. Green from the Dallas Stars.
Unreal.
Can we get a side-by-side of that, please?
No. We
Why
cannot
not?
get a side-by-side.
You don't think you look like Victor E. Green from the Dallas Stars?
Quite frankly, no. I'm not green. I'm literally wearing a brown shirt today to avoid comments like that.
Are we finally doing an episode dedicated to the time Will Compton spent in Lincoln for the University of Wisconsin? What? I didn't get that at all. I just read it blindly. I picked the Raiders in the Oilers Nation Survivor Pool from Lance.
Jeez Louise.
That might have been a poor choice, Lance. You might be joining Mainlander Tim on the sidelines.
No, Mainlander Tim's buddy.
Oh, Mainlander
Someone who
Tim's
said,
buddy.
I will beat Mainlander Tim.
You look exactly like him.
Yeah, right. I do not look like that.
You give off similar vibes.
I mean,
Similar vibe.
I kind of get what he was saying, but
I do not get it at all. How dare. I'm not a green, fluffy monster. That is ridiculous. I can't even find my handicap.
Oh, you were talking about Lincoln. That's the same person. Oh, now I get your comment, Mulek.
Best is a 92, though.
If you can play at that level for us on, what do you think we'll shoot? Our ringer's good.
I don't know.
He shot a 73 when I played with him last weekend. So
I'm a short game kind of guy. My irons are okay,
but that's
the
good.
drive I struggle with. So if you brought the ringer, we're good.
Probably, if we can do better than 12 under, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, 12 under is always a good goal to set. Mulek, that's the same person. Why is Liam wearing a Dallas Stars jersey there? Why is Liam wearing a Dallas Stars jersey?
Not the same person?
Sam Carrick, why do I kind of see it?
Why do not see it? Obviously, because I'm not a mascot. You know, I have a
In a way, you are.
I don't know.
For this show?
You're good.
Rude.
Look, you're a
What?
vibe
Do you
guy.
not go out and bring joy to people who watch the show? That's all a mascot is. Someone who brings joy.
I bring a lot of wealth of knowledge to the show.
Okay, let's get into our actual run of show. We spent 8 minutes on nonsense. It's always a risk when you say
We're so back.
Yeah, we're so back. It's September. Let's go. Here's what we're doing to start the show. I gave that little, you walk into the rink, you smell the air of Rogers Place. You have your first Rogers Place beer. I am very excited for a lot of things this season. So we're going to do a tier ranking of niche things you're excited for the upcoming for the upcoming Oilers season. Okay. So I don't want it to be like, this isn't predictions. This isn't like, I'm excited for Connor Brown to score 20 goals or something like that. This is like things that are uniquely Oilers hockey season related. What are those things that stand out to you?
You want me to go first?
Well, Aaron, do we have the little tier list? Because we have a couple. I have a couple written down.
Oh, didn't realize we were writing them down.
What do you mean?
No, go ahead.
We got our tier list.
This thing.
Yeah, and I got a couple of ideas already that we can throw in. There's S, which is Supreme.
Well, you can change those.
A, B, C, and D.
Okay.
But that's what we're doing. Those are our 5 tiers. So the first one I got, collaborative effort, your first Rogers Place beer of the year. Nice plastic cup, little draft beer, sitting in a nice arena. S, A, somewhere right in there?
I'll go B for me. I don't really drink that much when I go to the games. They're so expensive. But I know you're a bit different to me. You enjoy your crispy cold.
I love my 1 beer per period.
2 beer per period. Was that BPP?
Jesus, yes.
I don't get to go to many games, Ty. So I gotta enjoy them when I'm there.
Keenan has one going through the security check. I'll put that one down at D. Although I do get I get like a weird amount of satisfaction when there's no line and you can just be smooth. One motion, wallet, phone out, slide them down the thing, cover the Apple Watch, step through, and the person says, "You're good." And you're like, yeah. Oh, buddy, believe me, I know I'm good.
Okay, where do we like beer?
Beer, let's meet in the middle. Let's go A.
Okay.
It's definitely more than B.
Yeah.
It's an A.
This is to symbolize 3-on-3 overtime.
Oh, okay. The first 3-on-3 overtime of the year.
S.
That feeling when, I mean, whether it's a comeback win or not, but as an Oilers fan, that feeling you get of the clock ticks down and it's like, we're going to overtime. You got your little 3-minute commercial break to go take a piss, whatever you got to do. And then you know that you're getting Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on the ice in 3-on-3 overtime. It's electric. Exciting. It's got to be yes. It's one of the best things.
What's a better feeling, overtime or a power play?
Overtime, dude. There's nothing like the butterflies I get. I said to Ty as well, I like doing with your friends. You all text in the group chat and you predict who's going to score the OT winner. It's a pride thing.
I kind of like a power play in a tight game towards the end. Always get a power play. Everyone's like, start cheering when the guys go into the box. The boys come over the boards,
especially when they're like down by a goal and they get a power play. I think power play is right up there with 3-on-3. The way they zip it around.
Yeah, it's good. What else we got?
Aaron trying to unclick all the ads.
Ads off my screen.
Home Depot.
Okay, next one is Leon in his office.
Gotta get an ad blocker on that thing.
Yeah, you do gotta put an ad blocker on that computer. That's a good point.
Leon in his office.
Leon in his office. I'll say B. I think it's below power play in 3v3.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, B, sure.
I like B. And then the next one is power play.
Yeah,
that one's A. That one's right in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Okay,
I like
anything else in the chat that was sent in?
There's a few. The security one we said we're putting in D. But I know you have to go find images for all these where you can drag them in.
Don't you worry.
Get that security.
So I like that one. I'll start starring a few of them. Mulek, I want a regulation win. Mulek agrees with Liam. Power play greater than OT.
Where's
That's
security going?
D.
D for security.
Yeah. Listen, I get it. Was the team walking out to enter Sandman? People were saying La Bamba too. I don't really like the enter Sandman walkout. No. I feel like it's overdone in sports. I would like the Oilers to have something a bit more unique.
Do you know one thing I really like? And it's better in the playoffs than it is a regular season. Of course, everything is.
Yeah.
But when you're walking into Ford Hall from where the mosh pit is, and you walk as you gradually walk up the stairs, you start to see like Ford Hall form in front of you.
Yeah.
You see the screen, you see the players up that they have up. I think that's a cool feeling. I really enjoy that. Especially again in the playoffs, and it's all like a very meaningful game.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be walking into Ford Hall for a meaningful game of the playoffs.
That's a little bit too specific, I think.
You said niche.
I like the good calm before the storm when you're going up the escalator.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're about to go to war.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be like when I come back down this thing. Might be a change.
Oh, yeah.
Might be a rich man. Might win the 50-50. Or there's another one. That little bit of hope. You get like the first number right, and you're like, why not me? Why couldn't it?
Is this my day? And then it's just not.
I never do the 50-50.
I'm not a 50-50 guy either. I'm $100 on the money line.
Since they changed it.
Yeah, I know. It's so dumb now that they changed it. Someone said all of the lights for an entrance song. That'd be cool.
Be a good one.
Right? Like that is something more unique. A bunch of teams do enter Sandman.
As they're walking out and she says, turn on the lights. And then all the lights start flashing down.
Yeah.
David comes out.
Tyler Mulek, the let's get ready to rumble before puck drop is better than enter Sandman. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, not let's get ready to rumble it. Let's get ready.
It goes, let's get ready to rumble. Then it goes, not reading that last one, Mulek, not trying to get in media fights. La Bamba, we can put that up in the S tier.
Also, where was Let's Go? Let's get ready to rumble.
C.
Yeah, we need something in C. Let's get ready to rumble can go in C. Stealth Legends, a McDavid highlight reel goal.
Oh, do you know what is cool actually? And this is good for the start of the season. When they change when someone scores, the graphic on the screen.
Oh yeah,
stuff, like what they kind of come up with.
That is cool. And that is a very unique to Edmonton thing. There's
they
not like having been to a handful of rinks now together. the in-arena presentation in Edmonton,
amazing.
I was talking to someone about this over the summer. It is so damn good. We are beyond lucky to have the in-game presentation that we do with the Oilers.
They've done a fantastic job. Do you remember? This must have been 2 years ago now. The Vegas Golden Knights did that big graphic thing on the ice.
Oh yeah,
and it was like, oh, was it Seattle? It's something I can't remember what it was.
One of the new teams.
And everyone's like, no one else in the NHL does this. I feel like since then we've seen the Oilers kind of take a step. Like, we traveled a lot this time around for the playoffs, and didn't really get that vibe in any arena.
No,
Vancouver, they had that the Streets Have No Names. That was just so long. It was crazy, but it was exciting.
Sam Squatch, I have a controversial opinion on this one from Sam Squatch.
What did he say?
How about players having their own goal songs? I hate this.
It's not for me either.
To me, the goal, like team sport. Yes, you scored. That's great. I know people it's like walk-up songs in hockey and like it lets the players show their personalities. Nope. The goal song is for the crowd.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of the crowd, like the Oilers have, having something to sing along to a little bit, something that gets the crowd going.
Yeah, I like that a lot too. Like, what's the Oilers one?
Why am I blanking on it? What's the Oilers goal song?
Why am I?
There is like a chant to it. Come on, someone give it to us. Why are we drawing a blank on this? Hosting an Oilers show.
Let me call Bose.
Yeah, call the DJ.
Someone will say.
Someone will say in the chat here in a second. Yeah, we just
like
wait.
Chelsea Dagger, Chicago.
Yeah, right. Like those are good. I know people like.
Oh,
that's great. That's S tier. That song's S tier. It's good.
Okay, I got in here BOA.
And everyone claps to it.
Ooh, Saturday BOA. I'll say that's an A. I mean, it means less because they stink.
I was gonna say I would say S, but this year I don't.
Yeah, but with that said, last year's BOAs were good, I thought, and Calgary was bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, we got the Coleman and Yaremchuk fight. You know, it was lost that game, but people don't remember the Yaremchuk fight more than anything.
A or S?
A. No S.
A.
No S. You got B, or I got this one.
Okay. The next one's Jack and Louie.
Yeah.
A.
That's not S?
The chemistry those two have is the definition.
Come on, our broadcast is so good.
It is good.
I'm vetoing that. I have the mouse.
Yeah, Aaron's vetoing. That's S.
What do you guys why am I blanking on the name of these guys?
I could not see it. The panel?
No, they're like the brass band. What are they called? Tactics? No.
Oh, I can't remember what they're called. They're good. They're A. It brings something different.
Those guys.
Yeah, the brass band guys. Yeah. A.
Okay.
Orange and blue brass crew. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think they're good. And if you're in that section,
I don't think they're S.
No, I said A.
Oh, A.
I think if you're in that section, they actually bring a really good vibe.
That is fair because we sat it there for a playoff game. They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is sometimes they're too loud when you see them on the concourse.
But they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say too loud's not a bad thing at a sporting event. I don't.
Chat doesn't.
Let us know. Chat can pick.
Mulek said C.
No. B.
Austin said D.
Oh,
There's C. I've never sat near them from
C
Pickard.
Seems to be the middle ground.
B. We can go B.
I think B.
B. They're orange and blue brass crew, whatever. Jesus.
Ooh.
D tier. Jesus.
Gosh.
Yeah. Fluxland is the name of the Oilers goal song. Is there anything else we're missing here? Too loud at a sporting event? Hey, easy now.
Gene?
Just so I can put him in there.
Yeah,
I didn't drop him in B. Sorry.
He's got to be up with the broadcast crew. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just say there.
This was good. This was good. Are we missing anything, or do you want to move on?
No, not missing anything. I think that's pretty good vibes. If you think of anything, let us know. When they wear the alternate uniforms.
Keenan, yeah, with that one. When they wear the alternate uniforms, which are gone now. The Oilers have no alternates this year. They have 2 jerseys, home and away.
I think that's good, though.
I'm okay with it just because their jerseys are so good. I'm generally a fan of having an alternate. I think it's good.
Oh, I got one. When you're in a blowout and the DJ is playing sing-alongs and everyone sings, that is very Oilers. And I think
every team does that.
But it feels no, they do not. They do not. I love that about the Oilers. I wish we would have like some songs. But
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I got an idea for maybe next Thursday because I want to be here for this one.
Okay.
You know that website Aesthetics?
Nope.
Oh, it's like the Jersey News website.
Okay.
They do concept jerseys, like fan submitted concept jerseys. We should go through. We should pick like 10 of them from the website for next show or for Thursday's show next week. Next week we're Tuesday, Thursday, by the way.
Yeah.
We should go through a few of them and like try to see if there's any we like.
All right.
That's a good idea. That's Thursday's idea, everybody. Let's not forget it. Yeah, I think the Oilers are down to 2 jerseys. Interesting.
All
Anyways.
right. That's a good one.
The only other thing I could think of was the wave.
Oh, no. Put that in F.
F. Off the board. Not even worth it. All right. You want to get to what's trending?
Yeah. There's quite a few things.
Yeah, there is a lot to get to. So let's dig into it. A few things in what's trending. Let's start with the hockey stories.
Yeah.
Mark Stahl retired. Happy retirement, Mark Stahl.
Good career.
Very good career. Where does he rank amongst Stahl brothers? Third? 3 out of 4? Jared, clear cut 4.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jared.
Eric 1, Jordan 2.
Yeah, he has to be 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. He
He's
never
good.
won a cup, right? He was never on one of those Tampa Bay teams that won.
No.
Jordan has 2 or 1 with Pittsburgh in 09.
Yeah.
Carolina, obviously, Eric Stahl. Did he win another one? Just the
06. Just
06, and
yeah.
he has an Olympic gold. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's clear Eric won. Kind of, sorry, we'll talk about Mark Stahl in a second. Eric Stahl, a career that was just kind of forgotten.
Yeah, he was
really good.
He was really good for a while, and
yeah.
then the tail end of his career, he was very mid.
Just chased. Yeah.
Yep. Someone said because they're changing to Fanatics. Yeah, they're actually using like the same supplier for the first year, though. I don't think you'll see a lot of meaningful Fanatics changes until next year, potentially, which might be when the Oilers get an alternate. Oil fan, is there a chance the Oilers release an alternate before the season? No. It's not happening.
I could see them throwing out like a Heritage Classic game, like jersey, not playing it, not making a new one, but like maybe they'll play in it. Can they do that? No.
The Oilers just going to 2.
All right, good.
The Ottawa Senators signed Nikolai Kulemin to a contract or to a PTO. And I read that and went, that's weird that there's another player coming up with the name Nikolai Kulemin. And then I looked it up and I was like, whoa, there is only one. And it's this guy. He has not played in the NHL since 2017, 2018, when he only played like 13 games. Yeah, he spent the last 6 years in Russia. He's 38 years old. I don't get it.
Yeah, we were trying to find some logic about this, and it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know. Is he friends with someone? It would have been no one in that management.
Kalen Addison makes sense.
I like the Kalen Addison PTO. Yeah, that's cool.
The Oilers would have done it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That's a piece with upside.
Kulemin. Interesting. I don't really have a lot to say about it because I don't know what it like.
What shocked me is I forgot he scored 30 goals in 2010, 2011.
Yeah, he banged for a bit. And then the next year only scores 7 in a full season.
That 30 goal season probably would have been like a top 15, top 20. That scoring wasn't high.
2010-11. I'll go look.
Yeah, probably pretty respectable. Yeah, I would have been when the Leafs had like Phil Kessel, Lupul,
Grabowski,
Jay
Rosehill.
Grabowski.
No,
what year was it in?
2010-11.
10-11.
The Stahls, good Thunder Bay boys.
Good. Okay, that year Kulemin with 30 goals finished tied for 28th in the NHL with former Oiler
Jordan Eberle,
Milan Lucic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tied for 28th with Milan Lucic. 1 goal behind current Oiler.
Oh my goodness. Corey Perry.
Jeff Skinner.
Damn it.
And
the rookie Jeff Skinner.
And Jeff Skinner finished tied with Jim Matheson's favorite non-Oiler.
Jesse Puljujarvi.
Drew Stafford.
Oh.
I feel like there was like an 8 summer run where Jim Matheson was like, Oilers could be going after Stafford. Every deadline, the Oilers could take a peek at Stafford, and it just never happened.
Family here.
Yeah.
His nephew played for the Crew.
Mm-hmm.
In Stafford.
That is all correct.
Yeah.
Who else is out there? Brendan Morrow popped 33 that year.
Who finished first? Ovi.
Current Oiler.
Corey Perry.
Corey Perry, 50-goal season.
Finally. That was his MVP year.
That was his MVP year. Michael Grabner popped 34 that season. God damn.
Really? On the Islanders?
Yeah.
Wowza.
Eric Stahl, 33. Ovi finished 16th. He only scored 32 goals that year.
Pathetic.
Yeah. Kuhlman finished 1 goal ahead of Brian Giunta.
On Montreal.
Yeah.
The first ever American captain.
It's just fun hearing all these names again.
Yeah. That Johan Franzen popped 28 that year. Chris Stewart scored 28. Split between the Blues and Colorado.
Who's the highest scoring Oiler?
Oh boy. Would have to be
Taylor Hall.
Has to be Halsey. Taylor Hall scored 22 in just 65 games. Penner scored 21.
So
Stan Gagne had a 40-point season.
That would have been Halsey's rookie year when he broke his ankle, right?
Yeah, fighting Derek Dorsett.
Yeah. Here's another fun trivia one.
Yep.
So Taylor Hall suspended. I think it was his second year. Who did he knee?
Taylor Hall. Who did he knee? What team?
I think he was on the Wild at the time.
Ryan Rolston.
Brian Rolston. That's a pull.
That's a pull.
That is a great pull.
Still plays.
Brian Rolston.
No. The guy you need.
Nothing makes me feel better.
At least.
I don't know. Who was it?
Kyle Clutterbuck.
Oh, really?
Kyle
That's an interesting player to need. Cape Center signing an old guy. Mark Stahl retired. Will Smith is going to be spending his rookie season in San Jose living with Patrick Marleau. Macklin Celebrini spending his rookie season living with Joe Thornton.
Who's Pavelski getting?
I don't know if he still lives there. This is a great picture from a Sharks account.
Yeah, that's really.
If you could live with any Oiler, if you could live with any Oiler right now, who would you live with?
Like if I was a rookie?
Yeah. Who would you live with? I feel like you'd eat good at the Ekholm house.
Yeah, you'd be taken care of.
Yeah, they have 2 young kids. I feel like there's always something good being cooked there.
Henrique.
Rico's married, right?
Well, I'm not looking for a
relationship. No. But I'm just trying to think of the vibes of the household.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you would be
looking for a relationship. I wasn't implying you're dating them.
Yeah, I think Rico would be a solid one.
See, here's the thing. I think you have 2 options.
I need the visual.
Yeah, I think you have 2 options. You either need to pick a single guy or married with kids. If you, like Mulek said, Leon, you'd feel like a third wheel all the time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
Nuge has young kids, so you'd hear babies crying a lot. Out on Nuge.
Home cooked meals every night, probably. Nice,
DR10, yeah.
Honestly, none of them. I don't know if I'd want to live.
Wouldn't live with Corey Perry.
Well, there's just not the buzz of Thornton and Marlowe, is there?
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
I'm living with Brett Kulak.
The Kulak family would be
exactly
great.
who I'm living with.
That's a good pull.
Yeah.
I bet Daryl would be a good one to live with.
Again, young, like he's got babies in the house. I want no part of that.
Kulak's a local guy. We could just.
There is one baby I'm currently a fan of, and it's my nephew Cal, who turned 1 the other day.
Happy birthday.
Everyone say happy birthday to Callan.
Callan.
Sorry,
I thought you said Cal.
I do. I call him Cal because we're buddies.
I would have said Cody Cece on that answer first. Seems like a good home before. Good dog.
Yeah.
Good home life.
Yeah, Cece would have been fine. Kulak's is a good one. Calvin Pickard, thank you for the birthday message. It's a K, not a C, but it's all right. You didn't know that. How would you have? Oh boy, our friend Jacob's downstairs from Vancouver.
Oh, really?
You're to let him in. Is Dan
boy.
there? Hey, Dan, you want to go let in Jacob? All right.
Thank you.
This show is a mess.
There was football last night.
Football last night. That's what's trending. Boy, did the Ravens almost do it. Baltimore missed it by that much. I was praying for overtime because I had a couple prop bets that were like one away.
I really needed
I needed the OT because I needed my prop bets to start coming around. But that was a hell of a football game. You tweeted you don't like the new kickoffs.
Is there something I'm missing? Like,
So
are they supposed to get it in that yellow part?
So I think if I understand the rule correctly, if you get it in that yellow, you can't fair catch it. So it's supposed to increase action. So instead of just always fair catching it or having it go through the end zone, if you're the kicking team, it's like, hey, put it in the zone and maybe you force a fumble. Maybe you pin them back further than a touchback, right?
However, I feel like one ball got returned yesterday.
I don't know. I don't think any of them did.
No, there was one.
Was it the
Baltimore had
start?
one. It was
Did
like
they?
they got it past the 30.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that was the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was super lame.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
I like it. I think you got to give it a chance because it's gonna. I think there's gonna be more action because of it over a large sample size.
Simple man, a few words.
Follow me.
Liam.NFL.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Mulik put the CFL kicks greater than NFL kicks. I do like the 5-yard rule for the CFL and NFL. It was way better. So I don't know. It wasn't for me at all.
CFL kicks, NFL kicks, lost 40. What a way to start the season. Refs should have been wearing Chiefs jerseys. Baltimore, and Maynard says it. Baltimore didn't really know the rules all that well.
No, they didn't. But also the Chiefs were cheating. That
That's it.
same guy last year did the same. He did
All the time, but they're starting to call it now. So I'm
they
okay.
didn't call it yesterday.
That was
that
an
much.
insane couple plays in a row with, oh my God.
I couldn't believe they called it twice on the first drive, or maybe even 3 times, and then Kansas didn't get one, and the guy was clearly jumping. It just, I don't know, it drives me nuts. But I don't know. I looked at one point, and I think the calls were 7-6 in favor of Kansas. So they're not really calling them.
You a Mark Andrews fantasy owner?
No, I'm a Lamar Jackson fantasy owner.
All right, Mark Andrews, tough.
I am a Mark Andrews fantasy owner.
That's tough.
Tough life.
Yeah, no, I'm.
I also laughed at this one.
Isaiah likely can ball.
Did you see his post game?
All of my fantasy
No.
money is going towards. Yeah, he.
Stupid.
He's yelling
Oh,
at fans.
bot alert.
Oh god, we got a bot in the chat.
Wow, that's not happened
Really,
for a
as soon as
long
we
time.
started talking football,
Interesting.
full game streaming. Oh, we'll save the website.
Yeah, anyone wants it.
Uh,
I was gonna say his post game comment was,
full game stream.
if anybody,
If they
if
play
that's
us
the
like
best
that.
they have, holy moly,
There's more of them. When you start talking NFL for like 3 seconds.
If they get, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead. I can't remember what I
Okay.
was saying.
Lincoln Park. Tell me what's going on there because I don't understand it.
So obviously the lead singer
Chester.
Chester Bennington,
Bennington. Chester
sorry,
Bennington.
passed away about 6 years ago.
Mm.
And Lincoln Park hasn't done anything, obviously quite a big band, but they announced they're making a return and they have a new lead singer, Emily Armstrong, I think her name is. I'm not a huge Lincoln Park fan. I know a lot of their songs. I love the Transformers movies.
Paralyzer.
That's not Lincoln Park. I think that's
Oh well.
Finger 11.
Yeah.
It's
What I've done is the Lincoln Park
Finger
song.
11.
Okay.
Boulevard Broken Dreams.
Nope.
You're not gonna.
You're just trolling
They
now.
called
I'm happy your phone fell.
But if you go on their Twitter, they have a lot of songs with her on it now. Like they released a bunch of them. I think they did some kind of private show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounded pretty good. I mean,
I
don't
am
know.
a huge Lincoln Park guy.
Yeah.
And it's hard to replace a guy's like
Totally.
iconic voice like that. I like they left it for a bit, but
I think
they're
they
a
did
good
job.
band and they need to be making music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Mistaken
they're
Mexican.
coming back.
The new Lincoln Park song is not the same.
No, it's not. But
Yeah, because
I love their song
Yeah.
Photograph.
like it can't be the same.
no, it's gonna be different. I was but yeah, this girl's good. She's a decent screamer.
Pause.
Nice. She's horrible. Well, okay, you gotta give
Nah,
it.
come
like,
on,
the
quit being
music was
mean.
dropped like 18 hours ago. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I thought Bo made a good
Yeah.
comment there. They're not replacing Chester, they're entering a new phase of the band.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of just move on.
that's right,
eventually.
Bo.
Yeah, Calvin, they didn't try to replace Chester. They knew they couldn't. So they went in a semi-different direction with the same idea. Oh, there you go. She's a Scientologist?
I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't know a lot about it. I don't know what
Scientology? BM explained Scientology to me once.
There's a great South Park
Really?
episode on it.
Yeah, there is a good episode about it. Don't be a gatekeeper. Lincoln Park is everyone. Okay.
Oh, that's what he said.
Maynard
That's what-
Nugent Spivey because they need the money.
I
Usually how-
highly doubt that.
but that's also how jobs work.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
They're a huge. They have some hits.
Lincoln Park, dude, when Shia LaBeouf's making out with Megan Fox and What I've Done's playing at the end of the first one, that was a childhood moment for all of us, or teenage
Yeah, and
moment, I
Optimus
guess.
Prime is screaming out to
Yeah.
all the other Autobots out there.
Chat's going in a weird direction. Thinking maybe we pivot.
I'll blame the
Um,
NFL bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. Well, let's move on from that. Chris Knobloch ranked 13th amongst NHL head coaches in a poll done by NHL.com writers. Fair or foul?
Do we have a list of who was above him?
Yes, I could get you that.
Because I would say
Who do you think number one is?
John Cooper.
I would assume Paul Maurice.
He's
Cooper's 1, Maurice 2, Bruce Cassidy 3. Is this last year's? Nope. Okay. Pete DeBoer 4. Pretty sure Chris Knobloch beat him.
Pete DeBoer is now the 4th best coach.
He's good, man.
He's very good.
His playoff resume is pretty nice.
How many Stanley Cups does he have?
I know, but he goes on runs a lot.
Yeah. He's good, but
Mike Sullivan 5.
Oh my God.
Rod Brindamore 6. I'd have Rod above Sullivan and DeBoer and Cassidy. I'd have Rod at 3.
Okay.
Peter Laviolette 7. Gets results for a couple of years.
What team is he on now?
New York Rangers.
Right.
The Rangers.
Oh, here we go.
8 Bednar, 9 Montgomery, 10 Tocchet. I think Tocchet could be higher. 11 Torts, 12 Berube. Oh, I don't like Berube there. 13 Knobloch. And then below Knobloch, Brunette, Keefe, Ruff.
Who's the worst?
They only went 16 deep. Dean Evison got the least amount of votes at 3.
I don't know. The team took such a massive turn last season.
I would rather have Knobloch than Berube. I'd rather have Knobloch than Torts. I'd rather have Knobloch than
Tocchet.
100%. I like Tocchet, man. He's good. He's close to a top 10 coach. By the end of this year, we'll see.
I think that is a totally fair ranking to put him in.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot.
I disagree. He literally tied the NHL record last season, the most wins in a row for a team that was like 2-9-1 or whatever they were.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't discount what Rick Tocchet did.
No, I'm not discounting it. But he took a team that was literally dead last. And I know Vancouver won the division and everything, but like I'm assuming this is involving like, is this based off resume or last season?
I don't know.
Because that I guess that would be good to know. Because I wouldn't have Mike Sullivan at 3.
Mike Sullivan. I wouldn't have Bruce Cassidy at 3. I wouldn't have Mike Sullivan at 5.
Sorry, 5, 3, yeah. No, I wouldn't. I would have Knobloch. If this is purely based off last season, was he like 6th in Jack Adams voting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Not for me. Not 13. It's at least top 8.
Okay. What's trending? What's trending? I think that's everything for what's trending.
Andrew keeps putting in the rookie tournament starts tomorrow. The others will probably finish dead last. I'm excited to see Sam O'Reilly. I don't even know who else is in
Fair.
it.
Okay. We're gonna save our short for giant question, I think.
Okay.
We're also gonna talk some nation vacation
Still
later.
good, man. Ad read.
Yeah, shout out to our friends at Short for the Giant. Tired of the dealership hassle? That's what Short for the Giant's so dang good at, Liam. The service department, mobile service van that comes to you, valet service to get you back on the go. So many ways for you to get back on the road with our friends at Sherwood Ford the Giant. So many reasons why you should make them your next dealership. The 3 of us are playing in the Sherwood Ford the Giant golf tournament on Sunday. So look forward to some content from that.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Red zone in the carts.
Yes, red zone in the carts will be great. People asking who is going to the rookie tournament. I don't know. I don't think Edmonton's released their roster yet.
There's a couple. I saw 2 players for the Medicine Hat Tigers are going.
Okay.
Corbett, I think one of the players' name is.
Corbett.
Obviously the draft class from this year. What they have 5 picks, 6 picks. I don't know. Bo Akey, yeah, Bo Akey probably.
Okay, people keep saying, like, yes, Knobloch took a team from dead last to the finals, 100%. But the Edmonton Oilers were not like some scrappy little team that was... They were a cup favorite entering the year. He got them back on track. He deserves a lot of credit for that. He's a top 10 coach in the NHL after less than a season in the league. I'm giving him his praise, but he's not a top 5 coach, guys. He's 10 and he's just inside the top 10. You can love him. I love him too. I think he, again, very good coach. Put him ahead of Sullivan. Put him ahead of a bunch of guys who are in the top, or a couple of guys who NHL Network had in the top 10 or NHL.com. But like, come on. Come on. A little bit of context there. One season does not make a great coach. Berube did it too, and you all just shat on him. Yeah, I mean, that's, again, Knobloch's got to do it for more than 1 year. Like, he hasn't even done it for a year yet, although he already is like, whatever, 20th and longest tenured head coaches in the league, which is hilarious. But yeah, like Berube did it for 1 year, and then after that, never found success. I mean, I think obviously Knobloch's in a much better spot to do it because of the roster he's been given. And I think again, he is a very good coach. But as Maynard says, remember Woody. I would have Woody above a lot of those coaches in the top 16.
I would disagree because he doesn't have a job. If he was that good, he'd have a job. I think he's a good coach too. Don't get me wrong, but we've talked about this before.
There are plenty of good coaches who get overlooked for jobs all the time. Todd Nelson's probably a better coach than 10 coaches in the league. He deserves a crack.
Maybe.
It's an old boys club. And I think Woody fought that a little bit this year. Like Lindy Ruff being in Buffalo is dumb as shit.
That is a dumb one.
There's always going to be that level of inner politics.
Travis Green. Yeah. Travis Green got another job. I'm not sure if Travis Green quite deserved another job yet. And I also don't think, to Woodcroft, I don't think he's itching to take an assistant job somewhere, which is what a guy like Travis Green went and did that, right? Said, okay, I'll go be on a bench somewhere and I'll serve as an assistant. Woodcroft, I think, has shown, and again, choosing to go to Bakersfield versus follow McClellan to LA back at the time, Woodcroft showed he doesn't want to be an assistant coach anymore. He's a head coach. So, yeah. I think he's a better coach than a lot of guys who are currently in the league. If you were making a hiring right now and you had the choice between Dan Bilesma or Jay Woodcroft, who would you pick?
Probably Dan Bilesma.
I like Bilesma.
No, you wouldn't. You're full of shit.
Didn't Dan Bilesma? Where was he last season?
Exactly.
He won
Coachella.
Yeah, and they won the AHL championship. What team is he with?
Seattle.
So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, because they wanted to bring up their guy.
Yeah,
but if I was making the hiring, who would you rather have, Derek Lalonde or Jay Woodcroft?
Oh, Jay Woodcroft. But is Derek Lalonde in the top 16 list?
He was 16th, 17th, 18th. He was 19th.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah.
John Hines and Minnie or Woody? I'd take Woody.
Derek Lalonde was 19th.
Yeah, how is Spencer Carberry below all of those guys? What? Yeah, this poll's whack. We're moving on from it.
I don't think Berube is overrated, though. I think he's just been hit with a lot of crap. Like Landeskog has not been the same since they won. Nichushkin.
Are you talking about Berube or are you talking about Bednar?
Oh, I got Bednar and Berube wrong.
Berube's in Toronto now.
Overrated. Berube. My bad. Move on.
Come on, man.
I mean, I like him. I think he's a fine coach. I just like Knobloch more. Anyways. Okay. So this actually ties in nicely. Star Mechanical guest line, starmechanical.ca. Check them out online. Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company, and it's been that way for more than 20 years. We're doing Central Division predictions instead of bringing on a guest today. It's one of the divisions we haven't had a chance to really sink our teeth into next. Last year, there were 4 playoff teams from the Central Division. They were, in order, the Dallas Stars, the Winnipeg Jets, the Colorado Avalanche, and then at 99 points, the Nashville Predators. St. Louis, Mini, Arizona, now Utah, and Chicago were the 4 teams on the outside looking in. I do not see any world where any of this changes.
Yeah, I kind of think the same, to be honest.
I think Nashville, the gap will be tighter. I think Dallas maybe takes a hair of a step back. Winnipeg takes a bigger step back. Colorado's right around where they are, and Nashville grabs like those 10 points that are up for grabs.
I wonder, the only thing I'm kind of contemplating is Winnipeg really is just kind of based off how Connor Hellebuck does, right? For the most part, they all have some good players, but
no Monahan, no Toffoli, had them for the back half of the year.
Second line center is Nemestikov. I think they'll fall down to 4th, and Colorado and Nashville will bump themselves up a spot each.
Winnipeg's most in danger of missing the playoffs out of them. I don't think they will, but they're most in danger. Nashville's better now.
Stamkos, Marchessault,
Shea.
Yeah, Brody Shea, that's the other one. Yeah, Minnesota could fall a little bit. I mean, I don't see Chicago leaving the bottom. They might get a few more wins, but 23 wins actually isn't too bad for them from last year. Yeah, but for the most part, I think if we're looking at just the playoffs, I do think Dallas is probably still the strongest team. Kind of mentioned there accidentally, but Colorado does have some flaws in their
Nichushkin,
Landeskog.
Who knows what Gabe Landeskog's going to be like?
So I guess Utah, they made some additions, but are they just not what we always think like Buffalo and Ottawa are going to be? Like, they're just not good enough. Yeah,
and again, can their goaltending do what they did last year? I'm not sold on it totally. So I agree with Mulick, and I agree with our boy Rusty, our Utah resident in the chat. I think they'll jump St. Louis and Mini. I just don't think they're going to quite get in. Like this is, can we zoom in on that a bit so I can read it? Keller, Hayton, Schmaltz. That's a decent, like the top 6 is good. Cooley, Gunther, Krause. Like, they don't really have a top line, but they have 2 like 1Bs. Third line, Bukestad, Machelli's good. Josh Doan had a good finish to last season. McBain, Stenlin, Kerfoot. Like, they got guys, and then I like their blue line now. Jersey's legit. Sergachev's legit. I love Valimaki, love Marino, love Kesselring. Like, Ian Cole, good vet. Like, there's enough upside there. So I think they'll push. I just don't think they'll get in because those other 4 teams are good. But if anyone's falling out, it's Winnipeg to me.
So you think they'll jump who? Sorry, or could jump?
I think they could. I think they'll jump Minnie in St. Louis. Minnesota did nothing this summer. It's like embarrassing. And St. Louis, we know the ads they made, and I don't think they're overly impactful ads. I don't think I don't think adding Holloway and Broberg and losing Torrey Krug makes up the probably 10 points you need to get into the playoffs. And they really didn't do the, like, Radek Faxa. Okay. Not a lot else going on there. Tessier, I like Tessier, but he doesn't make that big of a difference. Their blue line still has, like, I mean, you're playing Ryan Suter. Like, come on now.
Yeah. I think St. Louis will stay in the same spot, and I think Arizona, Utah will jump Minnesota. Minnesota will fall. So my final prediction, Dallas, Colorado, Nashville, Winnipeg, St. Louis, Utah, Minnesota, Chicago. Did I miss a team?
Nope. I will say Dallas, Nashville, Colorado, Winnipeg, Utah, St. Louis, Minnie, Chicago. All right. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. There's our Central Division preview for our friends at Star Mechanical. We need to do, I really want to do the Bet365 other sports report before we wrap up the show.
Okay.
So we might even save our player grade for next week. We got kind of lost in the weeds today, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bet365 other sports report. Shout out to our friends at Bet365, the largest sports betting platform globally. Get in on the action, download the app, and use that promo code right at the bottom there. Oily Bonus. That's the promo code Oily Bonus at Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app today. We complained about it on Wednesday, and Liam, we finally got our wish, or at least my wish. Eric Sabrowski appeared in a Major League Baseball game. Our boy, he is a nation citizen. He is an Oilers fan. He was on the show when he was still a AAA ball player about whatever that was, 6-7 weeks ago. And in his first outing, bang, got him. Strikes out, I believe, World Series champion Yuli Gurriel.
Damn.
This was awesome. So he comes into the game, runner on second. He immediately rifles a ball to the backstop. His first pitch went over the catcher's head. He goes down 3-0. I'm watching the game, and I'm having some anxiety about the whole thing because I just wanted it to go well. He ends up fighting back. I think he had to throw 8 pitches to get through the batter, but he fights back from 3-0, strikes him out, strands the runner on third base, comes out for the next inning as well, and the big lefty, St. Albert Edmonton product, goes bang, strikes out Paul DeJong. Bang, gets a flyout, gives up a double, doesn't phase him, gets the third out of the inning, goes 1 1/3 with 2 Ks and 1 hit against. It was a great one. If you know anything about his story, he's been through 2 Tommy John surgeries, and he's only 26 years old. He'd gone through 2 Tommy John surgeries by the time he was 24.
I did not know that.
It's crazy. The last time, not the last time I would have saw him, but he was at the Oilers Nation season opening party at Campio we did
Couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Were you at that one?
No.
Oh, and he still had his big bionic arm on from Tommy John. So after the game, he was speaking to the media, and I thought we should play this. It was nice.
A couple days to get you in there, but just with everything you've been through, just how good did it feel to get out there and help the team out?
It felt amazing. Like you said, yeah, it was a few days, but I was just kept telling myself to stay ready. My time was going to come, and fortunately, it happened tonight.
First pitch, just it goes to the backstop. Just how did you calm yourself down in that at bat?
Just had to remind myself that it's a baseball game. Yeah, the stage is bigger, but I've thrown lots of pitches in my life, and just take a deep breath and not do that again. Hopefully.
You get the strikeout. I saw you had emotions, but then you were like, I want the ball.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind through all of that?
You see it sometimes. People throw that ball in the stands. I was like, no, I've worked too hard for that to watch that one go away. So that's a ball I'm going to hold on to for the rest of my life.
What does this all mean to you? I mean, you've gone through Tommy John a few times. Just what does it mean to everything you've been through?
There's so many people that are part of today, and excuse me. And I'm just fortunate to have all of them. It's a really special day.
I saw you out in the hallway, big embrace. Who was here from your family?
That's my fiance, Renee. She's been going through this ride that I've been on, and it's just as much her day as it is mine.
Oh, goddamn.
That was awesome.
Can't believe they asked him another question.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like,
Goddamn.
follow up to that actually, but your
Yeah.
emotions. He's a beauty. He is in action this weekend. Him and the Cleveland Guardians continuing their push for the AL Central Division crown. They are out in LA playing the Dodgers.
That'd be cool.
Give me Sabrowski v. Otani this weekend, please. Sabrowski v. Mookie Betts. Hell yeah.
Freddie Freeman. like,
Anyways,
oh,
I did not think at the beginning of the season. Actually, I did have a little bit of faith, obviously, but like I have game alerts on for Cleveland Guardians
Oh, my
games.
goodness.
It's the best, man. I can't wait. When's first pitch
That was
tonight?
cool.
First pitch tonight, 8:10, doing the Guardians
Is
and
he,
Dodgers.
He's a couple of years younger than us.
Same age as me.
Okay.
97.
So yeah,
Is he
Liam,
the-
he's a little
yeah.
bit younger than us.
Is he the one kind of person you know that made it in the sports world?
Cuba.
I didn't. But
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you guys
I have Chuba's phone number.
get him on the show.
Should we call?
I don't know what he's up to this weekend.
I just drafted him. I'll let him know.
Yeah. Also, Eric Sabrowski's in the Nation Real Life Listener
Oh,
fantasy
yes.
football draft. So he was auto drafting while he was doing that. Our draft was happening while he made his appearance, which was funny. All right, there you go. Shout out to our friends at Bet365. NFL stuff this weekend. Yeah, but also I want to do my teaser of the week.
Oh, we have to do a survivor
And Survivor pool pick. So we'll do that. Then we're going to get to Kennedy and we're going to talk about the nation vacation. Let's start teaser of the week. Doing this every week. I've had great success with them in the past. I got a 3-legger for our friends at Bet365. You take the Bills. They are -6.5. It's a 6-point teaser. You can see it at the top there. Take the Bills from -6.5 to -0.5 point. Take the Jags. They go from 3.5 all the way up to +9.5 against the Dolphins. The Bills at home, listen, I know that they're kind of being overlooked right now. I'm obviously biased. I'm a Bills fan. They're good enough to beat the Cardinals at home this year. So I'm not worried about that one. The Jags, week 1, I think that game's going to be tight. I don't think the Dolphins are going to go blow out Jacksonville in week 1. So getting them up to 9.5 feels good. And then the Bengals should beat the hell out of the Patriots. So
Hell yeah.
take them from 8 to 2. That's your 3-legger. It pays out +150. I'll keep track of things as we go throughout the year. We'll try to make some money.
People what a teaser is.
Basically, like the line you see on the screen there, Bills, Jags, and Bengals being 6.5, 3.5, and 8, you're just getting 6 points onto them. So the book is giving you back the points. You're accepting a worse-ish payout, and it's a safer way to do parlays. So that's why instead of the Bills having to win by 6.5 points, they just have to win by a point, at least a point. The Jags, instead of having to keep it within 3.5 points, they can keep it within 9.5, and your bet will hit. And then with the Bengals, instead of having to beat the Patriots by 8, they only got to beat them by 2. So those are my 3 teaser picks for the week, +150. Giddy up.
Oh, I think those are good ones.
Survivor pool talk. We have one up with our, just listeners. We put it out on Twitter. And we already have one person who is out.
Yeah, tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Why you would even touch last night's game in
I'm
Survivor
not
pool
sure.
is beyond me, especially when you're not even picking, the home team. And
yeah.
banner raising night. Come on.
That was interesting.
So I went with Cincinnati in mine, and you went with
The Bills. I
Bills.
got kind of like a spreadsheet I keep track of everything on. And this is kind of honestly one of the only good weeks to use the Bills. So I'm in on Buffalo. Aaron, who are you in on?
Same Bengals.
Bengals. Go Bengals.
Anti-New
Go.
England Patriots. I'm
Yeah.
getting first overall.
And you're a Pats fan, so
I said I might just bet against the Pats all season long, so losing becomes fun and
Fair.
kind of like winning.
fair enough. All right. There you go. For our friends at Bet365, there's our other sports report, a little more football talk. Big shout out to our boy Eric Sabrowski once again. Look forward to hopefully seeing him in action again over the weekend. All right. We have a bit of an announcement here at the Nation, but first I want to give some love to you guys in the YouTube for our friends at Greta Arcade Bar Street Food. So I'm going to be hitting up Greta this weekend.
Ooh.
I hit it up last weekend for the golf tournament, obviously. But me and my buddies tonight, my beer league team, I have my first beer league hockey game tomorrow, which is insane. Way too early to be playing beer league hockey. I do not like it.
That is a very early.
It is very, very early. But tonight we just booked the downtown community arena to do a little scrimmage.
Oh.
So after the game, brews at Greta. Why not? Why not? Kennedy joins us.
Hello.
Hello, Kennedy. How are
Hi,
you?
guys. Good. How are you guys?
I'll ask you the topic we had off the start of the show.
Okay.
A niche thing you're very excited about for the Oilers season.
A niche thing. Whatever kind of random celebration. We got the Vinny Skinny We Winnie thing. So whatever kind of thing that they can come up with that gets the crowd going, the fans going. I like the little silly bits like that. So
if you don't know Kennedy works in a whole bunch of different departments for us, but your new task this year was planning the Nation Vacation, which you can get in on now at nationgear.ca. So give me the sell, give the people the spiel. Where are we going? What's it include?
Here's the pitch already. Okay, so this is available on nationgear.ca as of right now. We're going to Denver, November 29th to December 3rd. There is flight and non-flight packages. So
Mainlander Tim, for example, he's out in the Maritimes. Exactly. He's going to get the no-flight package, and he's going to fly in and just meet us there.
Exactly.
If you're in Edmonton, we take your flights into the package. But if you're from Toronto, Ontario, you can fly down, meet us there, and still get the whole deal.
Exactly. We want everybody to join us. So from Edmonton, you get direct round trip flights, 4-night stay downtown Denver. And then we're doing a watch party on November 29th to watch Edmonton take on Utah, which will be exciting. And then Saturday, November 30th, pregame at the DNVR bar. We're partnering with this amazing bar that's local to Denver. That's a part of All City, and they have been fantastic. So can't wait to party with them. That is going to be our home, our destination for the entire weekend. November 30th, we get bus transportation to and from the bar to Ball Arena. We're all in the same section on Oilers Attack Twice to watch the game. You get bused back to the bar after. December 1st, Explore Day. December 2nd, we're doing a full tailgate experience starting at the DNVR bar. And then we are getting bused to Mile High Stadium, where all you can eat and drink is included in your tailgate experience before the
All you can drink at the tailgate.
Yes.
Buckle up, brother.
We are also a little thing with this with these buses that pick you up from the bar. You get free drinks on the bus as well. That is the DNVR experience.
There's Monday Night Football, Browns Broncos. Giddy up.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Thanksgiving Monday nighter.
Yeah.
There's
So
a question from Hurt in Alberta. He says,
Hit
for
me.
those of us in Calgary, are we better to come to Edmonton and fly with you or go with the non-flight package?
it is up to you if you want to come and hang out with us and fly, direct from Edmonton.
Are we direct both ways?
Direct there back.
Oh,
That's really nice, right?
that's legit.
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Oilers Nation, let's ride.
It works too well. So then, the price is flight package. So you get all of the flights and stuff. It's $2,599 plus tax, and the non-flight package is $1,399. So
not $7,000, Mulek.
Get out of here,
Jesus.
Mulek.
We don't want your negativity anymore.
Blocked.
I'm deleting that.
Blocked and reported.
get 'em off
So
your-
$24.99 for the flight package.
$25.99.
$25.99 and non-flight is
$13.99. So
solid.
and you get basically, and like with the hotel, you also get like free breakfast. There's Wi-Fi. It's double occupancy, so you're sharing with somebody. If you don't have somebody, we will pair you with somebody. But it's always a good time. This is the trip you want to be on. Honestly, we're gonna have a blast.
The tailgate edition is legit. Yeah. The watch party for Edmonton, Utah is legit. And also, I know people will be like $2,600, but you are getting the booze at the tailgate and the food at the tailgate. Got to remember, you're paying in Canadian and you're going to the States, which is a 30% thing. So to get food and booze covered there, to have the watch party, tickets to the hockey game, tickets to the football game, you're getting 4 nights in a hotel as well, and direct flights both ways. That's actually not as high as I thought we were going to be making.
It's a heck of a deal. So I hope to see you all there. Shop now, nationgear.ca. If you have any questions, there is a whole write-up on Nation Gear. Travel at thenationnetwork.com. Shoot me some emails if you have questions. But cool. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
There you go. New
Thanks,
Nation
guys.
Vacation up on nationgear.ca. Just hang on for a second, Kenny. We're going to wrap up the show. Anyways, next week, Liam is hosting on Tuesday, and then we're both back on Thursday. So we're flipping the days next week. Instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going Tuesday, Thursday, ON every days.
What do you want Liam and I to tier list on Tuesday?
Let us know.
Also, we missed one other thing in What's Trending.
What's trending?
The Sports 1440 guys.
Oh, yeah.
And the Edmonton Sports Talk guys all wishing each other a happy 1-year anniversary. Why the hell does no one ever wish us a happy anniversary?
October 3rd, folks.
Yeah, I am all you guys. Nielsen, I want it, Gregor. You better all be wishing us a happy 3rd anniversary on October 3rd.
And we'll be waiting.
I'm pissed. Those two sides. I love you so much. Oh, friendly competition. Friends. Oh, traditional media friend. Come on.
Unbelievable.
I worked with all of them too. I never get shit.
Yeah, grow up. Congratulations. You all went to work for a year.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah. Guess what? We've been grinding this internet thing for 3 years.
This is about to be year 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You were simply, what's the line? You were simply introduced to the darkness. We were raised in it.
Born in it.
We were born in it.
There you go.
Yeah. I really wanted to get that off my chest. Ionic, square up.
Well, Lieutenant Eric already called me out on this show.
Rough and rowdy.
Oh,
EST versus
no.
Oilers Nation. Dustin Nielsen is a massive human. I do not want to fight him.
I don't want that.
Dusty, we're cool. Everyone else, I'll fight everyone else.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Dude, a local
Unless you
rough
wanna
and
fight
rowdy
me.
between sports media outlets.
Yeah, anyways, how come we never get included in your guys' little kissing fest?
Got tired.
Yep. That's a wrap on today's show. Everyone, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Only a few more. It's sad, but only a few more weekends of good weather. So giddy up, get out there, enjoy it. We'll be back Tuesday, Thursday next week. Oil up.
Thank you for watching Oilers Nation Every Day. Hit the subscribe button to never miss a show. And for more, visit OilersNation.com.